It was sometime in the morning, and I must have been attempting to astral project for over 3 hours. And I actually had my other phone recording me just to see if I saw something, if I picked up something with the camera. When you're reading up on it, it tells you that you will see different colors and different shapes. Shapes that I was seeing were kind of like circles, and remember it getting dark and then colors coming in. Felt like things in my body moving, like I was jerking a little bit, and I heard like buzzing in my ear. And then all of a sudden I came across this wall. And I don't know how to explain it, but it was like a white or kind of like a pearl colored wall. And I saw it like flash across, like it was in a long path. And then I reached the end of it, and then I felt my soul came out of my body. And then what happened was it went all the way up to the ceiling. I remember when I was watching these videos that you actually see your body in bed. I looked down, my soul. I looked down and I saw my body on the bed. And I remember seeing the curtains as well around. I remember seeing the walls, and I remember seeing the room that I was sleeping in. And I saw myself laying in bed the same way I was laying down. And then I said, let me see if I actually astral projected. So I went out the room, right? And my mom has these birds. I was staying with her at the time. And I went to the other room, but before you go to the other room, the birds are there in their cage. And I didn't hear them chirping or singing or anything like that, which is very strange because they're very loud and they're very noisy. I kind of felt like they were looking at me, which they do in real life. They actually do look at you. So I said, well, I'm going to go to the next room. Went to the next room, and I saw the room exactly how the room is, right? So my mother had done laundry, and the laundry was kind of hanging, and there were multiple things. I don't remember. I think there were like t-shirts and towels and things like that. And I said, oh my God, I think I'm actually projecting. And I went back to the room. When I went back to the room, I felt like there was negative energy, and I got scared. So I went back to the room, and I was looking for something else that the video was telling you that you would see, right? That there's this like silver cord that connects your soul to your body. I didn't see that, so I started freaking out. And then I said, oh my God. So the other thing is, I had spoken to some people about projecting, and I saw some videos that talked about it, and they talk about like negative entities that they can attach to yourself or that they can go inside your body. Well, that's why I was running back to my body, and because I didn't see the silver cord, I was freaking out. So I went back and I was like trying to get into my body through the mouth, and I couldn't. All of a sudden I felt like something was in my body, and that's why I couldn't get in. So I started like shaking. My soul was shaking my body and shaking. Nothing would happen. And I was like, oh my God. Then I looked at the cell phone because I had left the cell phone recording. I was trying to like grab it, and I was trying to wake myself up. I couldn't wake myself up. So I was like, oh my God, this thing went in my body. Like, what am I gonna do? What's my mother gonna do if she can't wake me up? And what if this thing hurts my mother? I was just like going crazy. So somehow I woke up, and then I went to the mirror. I had a different face. Like I had the same body, I had the same hair, but I had a different face. And it looked like a face from one of those Snapchat filters or like those Instagram filters. And I was like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? So that's the weird part. So I don't know if I actually went from an astral projector to a lucid dream, or if this was all an entire dream. So then remember telling my body, like, you have to go back. You have to try to astral project so that this thing can get out and I can go in. Remember that wall I told you about? I saw that wall again, and then I woke up. So what happens is I didn't wake up as in like I was waking up from a dream, like how you normally wake up in the morning, but I opened my eyes and I was aware of everything that had just happened. I knew every single detail of what happened, and I was just trying to figure out, like, is this real? What just happened? Because I don't remember feeling like I was sleeping. Like I was aware of everything. Like I even felt like the rapid eye movement before I astral projected, or before I whatever it was. I just laid there Like, this really happened? Is this for real? And if it did, is something else inside of me? I was thinking all of that. I don't know if I had stopped the recording or if the recording had stopped on my cell phone, but I do remember, looking at the curtain. The curtain is yellow. So I confirmed that. I did look at myself in the mirror and I looked like my regular self. But right before I saw myself, I was kind of scared that I was gonna look like something else. Can you imagine? Like, anyway, then I went to the room and I saw in the room exactly what I saw when I was laying down. So that's the first story.